Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from anywhere you are in the world. Here comes another information, and it is very, very saddening. And I am particularly unhappy to announce this to you. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, the e-health has started again. Most times when he comes out, he notices the love and affection and how Biafrans still love and cherish him so much. That strengthens him from inside. But the moment they stop bringing him out, psychologically he will be down and then ill health sets in. Right now, he has started complaining that he needs to be checked on. He needs to be taken care of health-wise. That on daily basis he notices that his health, deteriorates, goes down because no proper care, and of course keeping him in a place. Nnamdi Kanu is not a small boy. Yes, he's above 50, and you see how they are trying to weigh him down, kill him with delay tactics. What is he doing in custody of DSS? Nobody knows. Finland, even as treacherous as they have quickly decided the case of Simon Ekpa. Yes. Why this delay? How many years have gone by? Okay, if we are to jail Nnamdi Kanu, he has already stayed 6 years, but you have not even started. That shows how cruel and how uncertain Nigeria is. Yes, it's not a place to reckon with. It's a zoological republic. I'm telling you, anything worse than zoo is what Nigeria is. Islamic wickedness, settings of Islam. That is what they are using to pilot affairs of Nigeria, and people are watching. Before you know it, you see the stupid media, people speaking grammar thinking that they have gone to school, but without sense. They don't even know that they are actually speaking this grammar against their own self, and then for their own enemies. Yeah, go to their villages. You see their villages being taken over by the so-called people they are defending. And when you hear Nnamdi Kanu talk, when you hear Simon Ekpa talk, you say they are terrorists. Catch them, kill them, detain them, give them life sentence and all that and all whatnot. Well, I'll give you detail of what I have concerning Nnamdi Kanu's health, and you will understand what I'm saying. I'll be right back.
Leader Nnamdi Kanu is not feeling healthy. Yes, our Muslim leader has issues surrounding his health, and he has continued to, make this known to the authorities in Nigeria, telling them, look, I need to seek proper medical attention. I need to have a good medical attention because my systems are not working. I am every day dilapidating health-wise. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, maybe you're not aware, but it has gone to the courts. Yes, even though there's a recession in the courts, in the either justice system, especially high courts and all that, but Nnamdi Kanu has gone to the courts because of a failing health concern. So I think it's very important in Biafra Superstars media that will bring this matter immediately, to the full glare and awareness of Biafran people. Because of course, Biafra is in our DNA. Of course, we are serious when we talk about Biafra. We want to make sure our people live and let live. We want our people to drink. When they drink, they can comfortably drop the cup without any harassment. We want to stop undue harassment. We want to stop complete marginalization of our people. We want our people to have their own heritage, to have their own, domiciled, sovereign national identity. Of course, this is why the USB is very, very important and very, very compulsory for all Biafrans. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is in the news. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu has very, very serious, debilitating medical concerns that need urgent attention. And so he has gone to the courts. Of course, he's still been ably represented by the former Attorney General of Nigeria, two-time Minister for Justice, Chief Kanu Agabe. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's important we pay attention. So I crave your indulgences wherever you are. Let us know what is happening there to our own, venerable leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So let's get into the brass tacks now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very serious matter. We shouldn't toy with it. Every Biafran should be on their knees, praying and not stopping, praying without stopping, until something is done. This court must grant our maximum leader a reprieve. His health is very terribly, terribly affected. And if he doesn't leave the DSS dungeon, if he doesn't leave the debilitating conditions in which he has been forced to be back to back for the past 4 years now, moving to 5 years, then it will be a sorry, sorry news for us. But that's not our portion, ladies and gentlemen. That's not our portion, ladies and gentlemen. We believe justice must be done and be seen to be done as far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is concerned. Let's go into the nitty-gritty of it. You're welcome. Based on claims that Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, the IPOB, has health issues relating to his pancreas and liver. The Federal High Court will on Monday hear a motion he filed seeking an order transferring him to the Abuja National Hospital for urgent medical attention. Justice Musa Liman had granted the motion ex parte, praying for the permission of the court to hear the application during the vacation period in view of its urgency. Justice Lehman, who fixed September 15th for the hearing, ordered Kanu's lawyer, Uche Nanjoko San, to serve all the processes and the hearing notices, on the Department of State Services in order for the security agency to respond appropriately. Justice Lehman said, quote, I believe that the right to health is as important as the right to live, unquote. He also says, and so I agree that this matter can be heard by the vacation court, unquote. Justice Lehman, who is also a vacation judge, had said. The news agency of Nigeria NAN reports that Kanu, in the ex parte motion with charge number FHC/ABJ/CR/383/2015, had sought a relief, giving an 11-ground argument why their request should be granted. Agabi said Kanu is presently standing trial before Justice James Omotosho in charge Mat FHC/ABJ/CR/383/2015. He said Kanu on May 19th filed an application praying the court to admit him to bail pending the hearing and determination of the terrorism charge. The lawyer, however, said that the said application could not be taken before the annual vacation of the court, hence his continued detention. According to him, while awaiting the resumption of the court activities, the applicant's health took a worrisome decline, necessitating the invitation of doctors for the purpose of carrying out a thorough and extensive examination on the applicant. Quote, the examination revealed issues to his health, including organs such as his pancreas and liver, as well as a margin lump underneath his armpit and dangerously low levels of potassium. The doctors have recommended that he be moved to the National Hospital as an interim measure to afford him medical attention and forestall further decline. In quote, the applicant's health is seriously deteriorating, considering the nature of his confinement, thereby making him more pressing. They need to bring this application and have same heard by a vacation judge, Chief Agabi said. He alleged that a letter by the doctors to the Director General of the DSS advising the transfer of Kanu had gone without answer. He said the urgency of the matter had therefore necessitated the filing of the instant application as a measure to arrest further decline of his health, while spirited efforts are being expended to ensure his treatment. The senior lawyer said that the grant of the application would not occasion any injustice on the complainant. In bracket, DSS. Besides, Chief Kanu Agabi said the court, quote, is imbued with jurisdiction to hear and grant the prayers sought in the application, unquote. Emmanuel Kanu, the younger brother to Nnamdi Kanu, in the affidavit he deposed to, averred that the IPOB leader recently complained of weakness and pains all over his body. He said this prompted the invitation of doctors led by the eminent emeritus professor Austin A.C. Agaji, who on 1st September 2025 at about 2:30 p.m. told him that several tests were conducted on Kanu in August. Emmanuel said the doctor told him at Agabi's law firm that it was discovered that the IPOB leader was suffering from issues relating to his liver and kidneys, as well as dangerously low level of potassium. He was further diagnosed of a swelling around his armpit area, which requires urgent attention to ascertain the cause and therefore to seek appropriate medical treatment. He averred. Ladies and gentlemen, you have it here. While some of us are enjoying the comfort of our homes, while some of us are enjoying all manners of comfort in different locations, either in the diaspora or even within the country or within the Biafran enclave, our own leader, Onyendo Mazen Nambakano, has been undergoing through so many painful, so many uncomfortable, so many distressing uh, situations, back to back for the past close to 5 years now. If you notice that, of course, if you remember that he has been in the confines of the DSS dungeon, since his unfortunate rendition, if you like, or kidnap, preferably from Kenya. The man has been subjected to all kinds of inhuman treatments, sleeping on bare walls, sometimes not sleeping at all. Back to back, Mazen Namdi has complained that he has not slept back to back, sometimes 2 weeks running, 3 weeks running. He rarely eats, of course, because the nature of the food they bring him, apart from the fact that it could easily be poisoned, is equally terribly poor. I mean, a food you don't know what water was used to cook it, a food you don't know who prepared it, a food that was given to you by people who have said they hate the fact that you're still alive, they hate your guts, they hate the fact that you are representing a people who have been defeated in a war. Of course, eating their food is at your own peril. Take it or leave it, ladies and gentlemen. It's unfortunate that all this is happening around a man we all love, a man who came up to talk about the plight of his people, a man who was bold enough to tell the authorities, enough is enough. Stop subjecting my fellow Biafrans. Stop subjecting my people to wickedness, utter wickedness. Stop treating them like second-class fiddles. Stop making business difficult for them. Stop making them feel unwanted and unneeded in Nigeria.